let's turn this. I want to create a sweatpants, so I can deactivate. I can actually delete this. Let me delete this and put this here. My simulation shoes. I will turn this into a base sweatpants for my library, so I can reuse it. Can delete the lower part. Let's put the particle distance to 15 so I can work better on it. The description of my PC, what do you mean? Description? Do you mean by that? My specifications? And I only need one color. Is there colorways? Oh, I can delete this. Everything will be one fabric. And I will merge these parts together so I can create my base sweatpants. I have 32 gigabyte of RAM, and my graphics card is a NVIDIA RTX 4080, and I have 1 terabyte of work storage. I think the main important part is the graphics card, and that you have enough RAM. How much RAM do you have? Because I have a laptop, a gaming laptop, and it works fine. Let's merge these parts. And this. Merge it. And join the overlapping points. Can delete this and these points too. Let's move it over here. I'm just doing some CLO work, but if you have specific questions or want me to show something, I will do it, of course. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, feel free to share the live stream. I highly appreciate it. So how are you doing? How's your CLO work going? Do you work in CLO? Did you work in CLO today? Or today is an off day? I get the monthly updates from CLO, and it says I log into CLO like 27 times per month. So that's almost every day. I thought it's every day, but seems like I'm not online every day. but I'm trying. Can delete this and make this a curve point. What is it is in French, but you know how many RAM you have? Okay. You have I don't know what how good the Ryzen 7 is, but how many RAM you have and what kind of graphics card? 16 gigabyte? Oh, okay. Yeah, you need 32. That's better. I'm creating a base Sweatpants, and then later I want to wait. Let me put this off. I want to create something like this out of this. That's what I'm doing today. And I need the Sweatpants for this character, for this outfit. So delete all these baselines and clone as an internal shape. I have to resew the back pockets because that was split. Let's do that real quick. There's still an internal line left. Yeah, I don't know, Samar, about the Ryzen 7. I think RAM is very important. If CLO doesn't run smooth, then you need a better, more work storage. And probably for rendering you need a good graphics card. It's very important. Let's fix the sewing here. Oh, I didn't want to simulate. Also, I will bring in this pose. Oh, shit. 30, 50, yeah. I had a 40, 70 before, but I have to say the 40, 80 is way better. Let's move it over here. Oh. Any advice how to learn CLO? So, how long have you been using CLO and what do you want to achieve? That's the question. Because the best way to learn CLO is, of course, practice. But it depends on what you want to achieve, you know? That makes a difference. I also have a school community in my bio, and that's where I teach how I create my things and show all my behind the scenes. And I helped you personally there. Tomorrow is a live stream there too. Okay, I will resew the elastic. Let's delete all this. Yes, I'm a freelancer. I'm a full-time freelancer. I only work with CLO. Any tips? What kind of tips do you need? How to get clients? Yeah. The best way to get clients is to have a good Instagram profile. So that's my experience. I get all my clients from Instagram. But when I started, I also was on Upwork. That's a good freelance platform. But Instagram, some people get jobs on LinkedIn. It's not my platform. My platform is Instagram and TikTok. I have a website where I sell designs. Yes. And Instagram, I post a lot of content, and I get inquiries, and I also do outreach. So that's very important. The best way to do a portfolio as a beginner, so this is very simple. Ask yourself what you can do good and what you want to do for your clients. For example, I want to make designs, and that's why all I post is designs. I don't want to make visuals or animations. If you want to make visuals, then showcase that and yeah, get very good at visuals. Yeah, freelance is not easy, but you know, Krankenversicherung, ja, braucht man. So freelance for me is freedom, you know, because I'm traveling the world. I'm right now in Georgia. I was a few months in Asia. I was in Thailand, in Vietnam. I was traveling around and working, and that was my dream. So I take the hard parts to get clients and a little bit of stress, you know, and because I want the freedom. That's why. And I have my insurance. It's good. Everything is fine for me. I can work whenever I want. I can go wherever I want. That's real freedom for me. So here. Yeah, I'm now almost 3 years self-employed, and it took me. I mean, it took me maybe 1 year. If you work 1 year very hard, then you can go in another country where you can live cheaper, for example, and live a very good life. That was my strategy. But I waited for my girlfriend 1 year, and now we are going together. And I'm now traveling for 1 year. Oh, you have a full-time job? Is it like a traditional fashion design? Like drawing or in Illustrator? Like what do you do? You just graduated, that's nice. Congratulations. Yeah, if you want to freelance, you can do it. I would start slow. Besides your full-time job, in your free time, build a good portfolio. As I said, ask yourself what you want to achieve, and then go for it. No, sorry. Ask yourself what you want to create for your clients, what your dream client is, and then create a portfolio exactly for that dream client. I also help people on this way in my school community. I have a masterclass on that actually. Because for me it's like, that's also why I do the live streams. Because when I started, I had zero clue what to do, and I think I don't know anyone else that does it like me, like the freelance thing, like design. And I didn't know how to start. I didn't know where to get jobs, and I had to learn it the hard way. Put in a lot of work, and that's what I want to show people, like how I do my things. Costume for shows. Ah, that's nice. In which country do you work, Samar? Sewing and design. Okay, so that's like hands-on, not digitally, right? In Tunisia. Okay, nice. Oh, I have to change the length. But is it like good? Is it a good paying job? Oh. Yeah, I thought so. Because that's the same in every country, because I'm from Germany. And you would think in Germany, because there's higher wages and everything. But no. It's like for Germany, it's very low paid. And that's also what I after I graduated fashion design, like 4 or 5 years ago, I had the options to work, like do unpaid internships somewhere, and I couldn't afford that. And that's why I worked I did a construction job and learned CLO3D on the side. And then at some point I decided, okay, I have some money saved, so now I'm going full-time freelancing, moving back in with my parents. That was my way. Yeah, fashion industry is hard. It's hard, yeah. But it's also, you have to love it, you know. You have to have the passion for it. And there's always ways, you know, for especially if you are working online, if you're a freelancer, then you can, for example, if you live in Tunisia and you have clients from USA or Europe, then you can make a very good amount of money. You can make a very good living. That's what I would try to do. Then you can have a better wage for, like, you can have a very good wage for your country. In today's age, we have a lot of options to move to different countries. Traveling is cheaper than 50 years ago. Yeah, passion for fashion is very good. It's very important. All right. That's my base pants. Oh. Let me apply a normal map. Southeast Asia is very nice. Thailand. Ah, I I went to Thailand and Vietnam from August to Thailand, Vietnam, and Malaysia. August to March. Yeah, almost all the time. The last months I was in Asia, and for laptop is okay. I mean, if you have an Airbnb with air conditioning, everything is fine. 150. Tropical weather is sometimes it's a little bit hard. Yeah, you have to get used to it at first. New laptops crashed. Yeah, but where do you work with your new laptop? On the pool? I don't know. On the beach? I don't know. My laptop was fine. Like you have it inside and everything is good. But I wasn't during the rain time. The thing is, in Southeast Asia, for example, in Vietnam, you can travel. There's like 3 different zones, so you can avoid the rain season, you know, and then you can go to Thailand in between or somewhere else. So that's fine. You want to go to Nha Trang? Really? I heard it's the city is full with Russians. That's what I heard. I want to go to Da Nang next winter. I will go to Da Nang. I was at on Phu Quoc. Da Nang is more Russians than Nha Trang. How do you know? Did you go there? Because I heard the opposite. Damn, too many Russians are in Vietnam. I have to say. Same in Thailand, for example. Are you Vietnamese? Where are you from in Vietnam? If you heard of Phuket, Thai island, that's also full with Russians. My sister went there and she didn't have a good time. Ah, okay. You live in Berlin. All right. But where's your family from? Which part of Vietnam? Vietnam better than Berlin. And I'm from Germany, so I like Vietnam more than Berlin. Vietnam is a very developing country. Ho Chi Minh and the other is I don't know. Yeah, I was in Ho Chi Minh. Very crowded city. But it was a fun time there. And it's very interesting, like they built a lot of things. You can see the country is developing a lot. And it's way cheaper than Thailand, for example. Like what you get for your money, the apartments and food and everything is way cheaper than in Thailand, for example. That's very nice. And there's a lot of like very new, nice apartments in Ho Chi Minh City. So the best way for you is if you have a freelance job or a remote job from a German company, like you get the German wage, but you live in Vietnam. Then you can live like a rich guy there. Communism, do you mean in Vietnam? I didn't experience the communism in Vietnam, I have to say. Like, yes, it's a communist country, but it's not like they have a lot of freedom in the market. That's what I read. But you can feel it like the people are not capitalists. If you go on Google Maps, and if you go to the street vendors, they're not that much interested in making more money. I lived in Vietnam for 4 months last year. It's not, yeah, I visit, I'm still a tourist, yeah, you can say. I haven't lived like a true Vietnamese, so it's different from my outside view. But it's not like I've been like 2 weeks and in a tourist spot or something. Like I go there, live 1 month at one place, and then my girlfriend is cooking, so we are going normal grocery shopping and everything. I also went to the dentist there and stuff, so I try to experience the life because we are searching for a country to stay longer. That's the goal. But Dimitro, have you been to Vietnam? Are you from Russia? No, we are still searching. Like we've been to Asia, and I like Thailand very much. Like I would cycle between Thailand and Vietnam, for example. But right now we are in Georgia, and that's also good. But I like Thailand more, for example. And then after we go to Albania, these countries. Oh fuck! I added the wrong thing. I asked because your name is Russian. That's why. Could be Ukraine too. I don't know. But typically, a lot of Russians go to Vietnam. I met a lot of Russians in Vietnam. I can be wrong though. It's not because of the Ukraine and Russia war. I'm neutral. I don't care. "12 countries." Which countries? Yeah, where are you from then? Ah, hello, Omet. What's up? How are you doing? I'm just doing some CLO work. I I try to do like co-hosting, but it's not possible in on TikTok, I think. Because I try to make like to work together with someone else, but it's not possible to have two people in the live stream and share the screen. Okay, okay, Dimitro. I didn't know. That's my uneducated German mind, you know. If I see the name, then I think it's Ukraine or Russia. I want to go to Montenegro in October, and I've already been in Bulgaria, but I didn't like it. Or let's say my girlfriend didn't like it. The Bulgarian people. It was founded in Bulgaria. Okay. Interesting fact. I didn't know that. I know only Soviet Union, Soviet Union, and that's big Russia for me, and then like Russia and small countries now. But I like Poland, for example, but it's not. It's also part of the Soviet Union, but it's not. It's not the same letters. What's happening? So I want to make such color, but let's first make the other stuff. Make this a bit bigger. But communism, I mean, the system, the whole system of communism that, like the government um, takes part of the economy, and it's not the free market. That's what communism is for me, and that's what I don't like. I will get the color from Closet Connect. Like search for a shirt. What do I need? Oh, wrong. I could use this, for example. Let's look around. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But communism, for example, Vietnam is a communist country, but it doesn't feel that way for me. I could use this. Ah, here, that one. That looks good. I will probably I put this in my cart. Or this one. Which one is better? I think actually that one. This one? It's almost the same. Yeah, that's the thing. Even if I'm like I have to live some years in Vietnam to really experience the life there. But if I go to another country, I don't care about the system. If I have a good life there, then it's fine for me. And if it gets bad, then I just move to another country. So that's the advantage if you come as an outsider, as a tourist, you can say, then you get only the good parts of the life there. If you come from a European country and move to an Asian country, like not all Asian countries, of course, but you can have a good life there. Okay, let's try it. But I have to search it again. Shirt, price free. I lost it. Oh, that was the first one, that one. Oh, that's a kid's polo shirt. Oh, damn, okay. Let's try it. But I still have to get this shape right first. I have to check if I have another base model for that. Or I will try. But that one is already good. Just the sleeves a bit longer and wider. More like this. and then I will turn them. That's good. Sleeves can be a bit wider too. Let me delete this. No, I will stick with the other fabric. Hello, how are you doing? I can't read your name because it's Arabic. Where are you from? This can be longer too. I think maybe I will take another shape for a t-shirt. T-shirt. This shape. So let's put this away. Are you from Iraq? Nice. How's life there? Let's hide it. Ah, but this fabric is too stiff. Let's try the other fabric. Still the same. It's because of the shoulders. Where's the difference exactly? Ah, hand pose. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just doing some claw work. I want to create this. If you want to see something specific, then just let me know and I will create it or show you something. Let's make the sleeves longer. Which software? That's CLO3D. Let me delete this. I don't need it. I will work with this one. Put it here, and then I will make the long part. Layer clone under. But I delete the sewing. Look, if you search for CLO3D system requirements, there you have it. Minimum for Windows. That's the processor. You recommended is yeah, very high. I don't have that. I have 32 gigabyte of RAM, and I have an Intel Core i7, and they say at least an Intel 8, which I don't have. I have an RTX 4080, and storage, I have 1 terabyte. Yeah, I need to upgrade my laptop soon to get something better. Maybe more storage, more memory, and a better processor. That's for Mac. So for me, I have Windows. I have an HP Omen 17. That's very good. Works for me. It's a good gaming laptop. Like this. Okay, I will keep that in mind for freelance jobs. But right now I don't have any. It's a little bit too long for me. Let's keep it like this. You see how the arms change. I don't produce the clothes, I just make the designs. move that over here. Get this back to 90 degrees. Because it should change the angle. Let me try with some more. Okay, it doesn't change anything. This is also way too long. Now, let's move this a little bit back. Or let's keep it like this. You want to learn, it's not graphics design, it's 3D fashion design. Do you already use CLO3D or no? You have to get the software. And then I have a free starter course, a free beginner's course. You see here in my school community, I have a beginner's course that will teach you everything. The workspace, how it works. Also, tomorrow is a live call. If you want to join, you can do it for free. Nope. Link for the school community is in my bio on TikTok. It's the only link there. A washed effect. Let me check. So you can't make it directly in CLO. Oh, let me show you. Do I have a washed effect here? Yeah. You see, where did I work with a washed effect? I don't remember. So CLO has the option garment? No, I think trim here. A small gradient on the seam? How? What do you mean? On between these parts here? Do you mean the puckering? Like this? Wait. Here. Steven, I will show you in a second. Where's This is the puckering. For example, cotton. I have to download it first. The school is offline. Again? Yesterday it was the same. Yet try again in a few hours. Then it will be up again. How can I apply this? Please apply to pattern. I did. No. Here, cotton. One second. It's loading. When I make it darker, you will see. Or no. I can make it visible here. Wait, let me check the render. I normally don't make washed effects, but I use it like graphics for the washed effect, because you can't really make it in CLO. There's like scratched. Aha. Okay, that's different. That's different. Okay. Then it's graphic, yeah. But what's the glitch in your case? What's the problem? Yeah, for example, I made something like this. You know? You mean something like this? Ah, okay. Yeah, I can show you. How did it make it blocky? Hey, can you DM me? Then maybe that's easier. Because I don't know how I did it. Is I made graphics. Where did I put them? Let me check. Here. That's what I made. I took the pattern, I made a screenshot of the pattern, and then I drew around. You see? And that's what I put as a print. For every part I made it. You can export it as a PDF, for example, or as a PNG. But you can also make a screenshot. That's an easy way. Hey, how are you? I just put a screenshot. Do I have the Photoshop file? No. I have YouTube, but I upload all my insights. You see, here's my YouTube dashboard. No. But I upload only shorts there. just a few videos. A lot of shorts. But my main behind the scenes and everything is in my school community. All my assets too. I'm not live on YouTube, I only stream for now. Maybe in the future, but for now I stream on TikTok. Okay, Steven, are you still there? You want to know about the neckline, right? This one. Thank you. So this one is very easy. You use the steam tool. You see I have steam applied. If I remove all the steam and simulate, it will be like this. Let me decrease the particle distance so you can see better. And then when I take the steam tool and I brush here, you can also leave the simulation on. I brush again, just on the top line. That's already enough. Let me move this. And yeah, that's it. Now it sits nicely.